welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you guys follow my other channels, Queen Spirit 1126 and Answers by Queen Spirit. And let's go ahead and get into this. So we're reading for attitude number 9s. We're reading Pitfalls, okay? So that you guys can get to know you better. So what is your attitude number? Your attitude number represents how you represent yourself, how people see you. It's kind of our first impression in comparison to the zodiac. It's compared to your rising sign. How do people see you? How do people view you? How do you come off? All right, so first, I have 3 pounds here. As you can see, we're going to start with some encouragement from your guides or whoever it is that wants to push you forward into the direction you're supposed to go. I did pick some trinkets. So the first thing that comes out to me is that this one turned up upside down. This is the torch. I'm getting lit the torch. I had to light the torch to lead the way, to guide the way. And I feel like with the attitude 9s, right? Because you guys are like humanitarians, big picture thinking. Sometimes you have a hard time stepping out and stepping forward if you believe that it's not going to work out, if the big picture isn't good for you. All right, but that means that you are a leader and that you should be carving the world for others. So let's see what we got here. First chakra, base chakra, courage and faith. I embrace courage, faith, and adaptability as they are needed for me to overcome my fear of change or of the future. The fear that you guys feel isn't necessarily, the future is coming, but more so like, is this really going to work out the way that I want it to work out? If I do it this way, is it going to be congruent with what I want? And I just, there's a lot of doubt that things won't work out perfectly. I'm like remembering Outcast right now. You could plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Miss Jackson. I regularly remind myself to be positive and open to possibilities, knowing that I am the creator of my own destiny. A lot of us don't understand because we get in this 3D world and we're like, yeah, I want to do this. I don't want to do this. Ba, 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 ba. You already agreed to your destiny before you got here. So with that said, if you don't follow it, you're not going to be fulfilled. You're not going to ever feel happy because you were put on this planet to do something and you're not fucking doing it. You're not going to be satisfied or happy with that. And what I get is this stagnant energy because you want everything to be perfect. I'm getting like perfect. Y'all giving me Virgo vibes right now. Not even going to lie. I embrace the warrior within me. I remind myself to be a warrior, not a worrier. I am not a victim. I feel the fear and I do it anyway. I am ready and eager to move forward. Yo, when I used to teach kids like to swim and I would explain being brave to them, I would always be like, it's okay to be scared. That's what being brave is all about. It's about being scared and doing it anyway. That's what courage is. That's what having faith is. I'm getting at you guys. Spirit is encouraging you to step out onto your scale. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords here, which, you know, a lot of people read the Knight of Swords as reckless and angry, sometimes moving forward. Yeah, all of those things are true. In this case, though, Knight of Swords is definitely giving the vibe of your ancestors watching and protecting over you, standing behind you while you are that guiding light to other people. All right, so we have 10, creativity. So we have from the base chakra to the sacral chakra, creativity. So yeah, this is back to what I was saying about being a leader. Like, you are a leader. And what I see here with this 1, with this 10, even with the knight, you know, because when you're playing blackjack or any other card game, this jack comes out as an 11. So We have 11, 1, 10. A lot of ones. One is a leadership position. One is manifestation. And so what I'm getting is that Spirit is like, you have the power to manifest the things that you want. And this is that creativity. You need to live in your creative energy. It's like you guys are scared to switch paths. It's like that example I gave the other day about Rihanna being a singer. I don't know what video that was on. I record so many videos, but yeah, Rihanna's a singer, but she made like what, $1 billion off of Fenty Beauty or some shit. So you tell me, was singing her calling, or was opening up opportunities for people her calling? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things that she did, making makeup for every skin tone, including all types of people and her models, from cis people to trans people, from like skinny people to people on the bigger side. I think that is more her calling, making people feel more comfortable in their own skin, like they're okay. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from somebody that does appear so beautiful. So I use that example because a lot of times we're like, oh yeah, I know how to do this and I'm really good at this. And you're like, okay, well, this is where I'm supposed to be because I'm good at this, duh. But Spirit is like, that's not always true. And you need to follow your gift. So I get a vibe, a Spirit telling you that you are living in some kind of shadow of smoke. Like the smoke and mirrors thing. It's just like the music industry. They play this game like, oh yeah, you get in here, you're gonna be rich, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna meet all these people, and people get into the music industry and they're miserable. They're miserable about their contracts, they're miserable about things they have to do for that money, miserable about the music that they're forced to make for that money, miserable about the clothes they gotta wear, the image they gotta keep, and all of that shit. And so I feel that's where you are. And Spirit is like, hey, do you realize that you're not happy here? And Spirit is like, you need to have this courage and faith to step out and do something you really love. Exactly. So we have the Hermit here, and we have the Two of Pentacles, and 9 and 2 coming to 11. Again, we're back with working with wands and doorways and your spirit guides, okay? 2 connects to Spirit. 9 is who you are. Attitude number 9, okay? Coming up as a Hermit, and I said I felt Virgo energy. Listen, y'all. Hermit is a Virgo. So we're here. So that energy is heavy, that perfectionist energy. Okay, and then one thing else about Virgo is a mutable sign. Mutable signs feel like they are yelling into the wind. Like you're not getting your point across. You're not getting what you want. Like a lot of this feels pointless. And Spirit is like, when you feel like you're juggling too much, when you're doing this and you're doing that, you need to retreat and step back. Regroup and get your mind together. You don't always have to be on it all the time. You don't have to always be like, okay, I'm ready. This is not, the zombie apocalypse. I always feel like that. This is not the zombie apocalypse. You're not running and going all the time. Spirit is like, you're doing too much and you need to sit down. Your words of encouragement is that it's okay to get rest because you guys are preparing for something big, okay? He got the lamp. Remember I said the torch? I had to jump out the porch and go get it. Something I went to go get the torch and then lit it or something like that. You had to jump off the porch and go get it. You grab that torch and you lit it. Are you ready to light that torch? That's what I'm getting. Spirit is encouraging you to follow your own way and go your own way and not to get distracted by what other people expect of you, even though you've been doing all of these things so far. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our pitfalls. Okay, so what major pitfalls are you facing right now? So we have protecting treasure, and this is in reverse. All right, I am going to read the book on this. All right, number 39. Number 39. Do you too easily give your loyalty to those who haven't earned it? This is a time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they're being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience, and some favor one side over the other. Vulnerability born of fear may lead to being taken advantage of. Okay, God, we're hearing that fear again. We're hearing that fear again. We got 9 right here, and we got a 3. So what I'm getting is that for you guys, communication is a big thing. You want to be able to serve people. You want to be able to make people happy, and you want to be able to do this and do that. But you need to be successful in putting up your boundaries. Where I'm seeing right here, especially seeing that 2 of Pentacles and talking about loyalty, you guys are juggling whether you should choose others or yourself. I'm going to give you a hint. Always choose yourself. Because if you give everything of yourself, then you have nothing left and you have nothing to give, and then you're not good to anybody. Whereas you can put up boundaries so people can't get too far, and you'll be able to help more people because that's who you are. You like to help. Anytime number 9 shows up, number 9 is this number about about knowing, about a building of knowledge, and sometimes knowing so much can be painful. All right, so you may also need to reassess whether you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety. Be true to your dream. Back to that creativity. Listen, y'all, Spirit is showing out, and that's period. So then we got Jupiter, number 18. Dare I say Jupiter is the 9th house. I'm just saying, Spirit's like, this is all about you, honey. And you talking about 18 equaling 9. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this secret, okay? No matter how many times you add the number 9 in numerology, it's always 9. Always 9. If you're a 9, your 9 is going to be present no matter how many times. And so one other thing about the number 9 is that it disappears with other numbers. So that is that mutable energy. So you guys need to be aware. And what do I say? What do I mean by that? You look at this 39, right? 3 plus 9 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. And that means that this 9 is being ignored. And that happens anytime that you work with the number 9. Okay, so that's a vibe that you guys can be in this energy of not being listened to. Like I said, the mutable energy, not being heard, not being listened to, and that can make you a bit unsure. All right, so what is Jupiter besides being the 9th house? Growth and expansion, healing, prosperity. Okay, so Jupiter, I don't know why I want to use the word buzzword. I don't know why I want to say that, but Jupiter is definitely also about big picture thinking. It's kind of a representation of you. The 9th house is Sag, so we got another mutable energy there. So what I'm feeling is that even though all of these things go on the inside, you guys need to learn how to express that on the outside. Jupiter is often thought of as a planet of luck and expansion, the desire to understand the bigger picture. Listen, y'all. To prosper and to experience joy are a big part of Jupiter's influence. Optimism, faith, spiritualities play roles in these issues. So Jupiter is also a big spiritual planet. So what I'm getting is that you guys need to connect with your guides more. You got another trinket here that is upside down. Okay, and this is the leaf. To me, leaf always represents fire. So we have fire with the torch, we have fire with the leaf. So you guys need to really be in this action energy. And also what I'm feeling is that this protecting treasure can refer to loyalty and ideas or something that you had. Like you feel like, oh, I'm on this. Like I gave the example of Rihanna. If she's like, well, I'm a singer. I really shouldn't branch off and do these other things because I'm really good at that. Okay, so you guys need to make sure you are branching out and having faith in yourself. So we got the Prince of Swords, determination, Prince of Discs, reliability. Okay, so remember, we're talking about pitfalls. And this is exactly what you guys are determined to be loyal. You are protecting this idea of loyalty, right? Prince of Swords. It's the same as that Knight of Swords over there. It's the same damn card. All right. So in this point, I am getting that you guys have this idea of what should be, right? You know, the swords deal with the mind. So does Jupiter. It deals with the expansion of the mind. You guys need to expand what you think about loyalty. What I'm getting here, like so heavy, is that you guys have these old ass ideas that you need to let go. A lot of times I have to explain to you guys when it comes to family, people don't deserve a place in your life just because they were born your sister or born your mom or born anybody. Like, okay, you were born here. That don't mean I have to deal with you, period. And see, that's what I feel here. You guys are putting up with too much bullshit because honestly, I don't know why you're putting up with bullshit. Spirit says you're not seeing the ending here. That's what I'm getting. We got another 2 here, 2 of Swords. Then we got the number 13 with Death, breaking down to a 4. Okay, so 4 and 2 is 6. So I'm definitely getting family vibes here. Okay, I'm also getting opposites because kind of like 9 upside down is 6. So I'm getting like a reflection of something on your family. So maybe you guys are afraid, you know, like for instance, I do tarot. My family is very into Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in a closet. I'm not in a closet about being a tarot reader, but it was something that I had to work on within myself. Like, hey, this is who I am and this is what I'm going to do. I understand how you feel, honey. I'm not even going to get into that. But Spirit is like, you need to let go of all of this. It's like destructive thoughts. That's what I'm getting. Like, you guys have a lot of destructive thoughts because you don't see all the opportunities that could be available to you. If you just opened up your mind, on top of, you're not going to be happy until you're in that energy of being a humanitarian, being able to get your ideas and things across. So let's go ahead and see what's going on, y'all. So we got the resolution here. We got a child. Okay, this is a little baby. This is a boy. So we got inner child healing. All right, so if y'all ever needed signs and synchronicities, honey, it's all up and through this reading right now. Your signs and synchronicities are so fucking on point. Spirit don't want y'all to miss shit. Spirit wants y'all to be aware as fuck. What I realized about my channel is a lot of people that are attracted to my channel are leaders and are supposed to be leaders. You are no different. You are a leader. And Spirit is saying, hey, you're holding on to something that happened in your childhood, some kind of pain that you need to heal over. Is causing a lack of confidence, right? I'm looking at the solar plexus here, heavy. Solar plexus is associated with fire, confidence, the things that we do and make shit happen and all of that. So you guys need to make sure you're getting your solar plexus in balance. I think I'm gonna make the newsletter downloadable from the comments. Actually, I don't know. But I do have a newsletter, so stay tuned. I'll make some kind of announcement about that to help you guys heal your chakras and balance them out. Okay. Man, look at this, y'all. We got 2 and 4 again in the exact order of this 2 and 4. Y'all remember that? Because that shit was pointed out to me. So let's talk about this. Spirit is telling you 2 is spirit, 4 is foundation. Spirit wants you to trust them with your foundation, right? Coming together, and y'all, you cannot make this up. You see this shit in the corner? Is that not the fucking Knight of... Oh, never mind. It's the Knight of Cups. I'm like, is that the Knight of Swords again? No, it's the Knight of Cups. It's spades and hearts look alike. Excuse me. Knight of Cups, right? So we have this energy of you needing to bring more love back into your relationship with spirit, back into you, and you need to end whatever this idea. You know, I did a reading for somebody not that long ago, and it was like during their childhood, their parents blamed them for everything, and they grew up and they blame themselves for everything. When something happened, they'd be like, "Oh, it's my fault. Oh, it's my fault. Oh, it's my fault." I'm not saying that that's what you're thinking, but something happened in childhood where you're blaming yourself for something, or you have some skewed idea of who you are, and it happened because somebody was they mistreated you. I don't know how else to say it. They mistreated you through childhood. They did. You have to heal that. You have to end that. You have to understand you right here. You are the one who decides what you deserve. You decided. Nobody else can do that. And even though we grow up with people who may try to tell us, "Oh yeah, you need to do this, blah, 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 blah," it's just not true. Okay, so in this thought, and I'm also getting that this person is really still in your life, really still trying to love bomb you, really still trying to keep you in this energy of not being healed. Ooh, that's the truth. Man. Yo. Spirit said, let it go. We got 2 of coins and the Wheel of Fortune. Let it go. Somebody's about to face some major fucking karma. Spirit wants you guys to get out the way. I'm just going to be real with you. The Wheel of Fortune rarely ever shows up in reverse in my readings. Not since I turned all my cards upside right. It rarely shows up in reverse in my readings. Like, that shit is rare. Okay, so to me, that's definitely a sign of the tables turning for somebody and it not being good. It not being good. Very negative, because somebody dropped the ball. Somebody behaved very insecurely. And see, this is going to push you into your healing path. You're going to see it, but don't get involved. Remember we talked about loyalty? Where your loyalty lies, where your loyalty should lie. Your loyalty should lie with you. Period. Always put yourself first. Learn to put yourself first. Practice, look, my favorite thing to do with people who say yes too much is just practice saying no. When somebody asks you something, be like, no. And then go back if you want to do it and say, yeah. Don't give them, oh, I'll think about it. Be like, I can't. I got a lot going on, or I have something planned for that day, or, you know, my schedule's busy, full. I don't have it. I don't have the time. Tell them no. And then if you want to do it, then go back and say, hey, dude, you know, I can do that for you. You know what I'm saying? But you have to take away is that people are expecting too much of you, and you need to shut that shit down. You are not obligated to these other people. You are obligated to yourself. Children, if you got them, obligated to your kids too. I mean, as long as they ain't 18, y'all. I just can't with grown ass kids. But yes, that is all I have for you guys. This attitude number 9. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and that you're subscribed to my other channels, Queen Spirit 1126, Answers by Queen Spirit, and then I will see you guys next time.